Joining me right now is RUCHEE Anand, Senior Director, LinkedIn. So, RUCHEE, we see so much change around us in terms of capital, human capital. So, how do you think our PSUs are fostering this environment of continuous learning to mitigate these changes?
Thanks for the question, Swati. I would say you've said the right thing. The change, instead of change, I would use the word disruption. That's what the labor market is really saying. We very recently, with the help of LinkedIn data, World Economic Forum came up with the Future of Jobs report in May. And what that report tells us is that the disruptions that has been caused by digital as well as green transition is massive. In fact, we expect a quarter of all jobs, which is 23% of jobs, to change. We'll be seeing 69 million jobs that will be created, but 83 million jobs that will also be changing or be going. But what this means that there's a big emphasis on a lot of skilling that's required, and how do we have readiness. So to your question on how can PSUs have this culture of continuous learning, I would say it's for PSUs as well as private organizations as well, because what we're seeing ahead of us, and I would say the first thing to focus on is understanding what are the skills available, or what are the skills that are required for each particular domain and organization. Now LinkedIn has the opportunity to be able to have a world view, because we have over close to now a billion members globally, and we're able to see what kind of skill sets people have and what are the in-demand skills that are there. So leveraging LinkedIn Talent Insights, for example, if an organization can actually go deeper to understand what is it that they have currently in comparison to global markets, to their peers within the country as well, I think the first step is to understand that and then take steps towards skilling. Now, from a skilling perspective as well, while PSUs have been doing a lot of work, I would also say a blended approach is very important. As much as there's more domain specific technical, there's also this is an important time to do a lot of skilling in the flow of work, where their employees are able to really be able to come up to speed with, like I just spoke about green skills. We have already seen that in the oil and gas sector, in India alone, we've seen 28% of oil and gas as a segment having more green skills, which has grown year on year. So that shows that there is that opportunity, but there is also a big requirement to be able to really bring in learning in the flow of work. And then I think lastly, what's most important is it's about skilling people and being ready. The other is also continuously bringing in new talent within the organization. And I think one big factor that's important is, while most PSUs are big employer brands, but I think the word is about how do you amplify and talk about what are the benefits that PSUs offer. Today, talent is looking for, their commitment and values matching. They look for that, can I work with an organization that has the same values as me? Now, if PSUs can actually invest time in amplifying and sharing the stories and how they kind of create these long-term internal mobility paths and career advancement opportunities for people, I would say that also would help in attracting a good stream of talent, because at the end of the day, we need to continuously bring in talent that will invest in innovating, having a mindset to kind of really continue to contribute towards nation building through the work that they do with PSUs.
Interesting, very articulate points. My last question: what do you feel about this initiative by IT government?
I really want to applaud the entire IT government team. This is a great platform. What we've seen today is that we've seen so many PSUs and also other organizations that have come in today to really come together, share and learn around how do we kind of, like you said, navigate through this disruptive time. But it shows a commitment that PSUs have towards really kind of investing in their time in skilling, in adapting new technologies, because we see so many tech partners today at this event as well. So that's great, and I really want to thank IT government for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ruchi.